Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be as bad, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I'm talking about y'all. You know I'm talking about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Now listen, we are trying some new stuff over here down to the ReallyBTV. We are actually on TikTok while we are also over here. So if you are not following me on TikTok, make sure you are following me on TikTok. You can find me at ReallyBTV_ on YouTube. And if you are on TikTok and not following me on YouTube, it's just ReallyBTV. So we are here. Don't worry, I was late. So y'all come on in. Let me say hi to the people as you guys come in. Hi to everybody on TikTok. Thank you, Don, for being on both places, because I know you're on over here too. Rock Chick, The Informed. What's up, Corey? Chuck, hey boo. Below. Post Roddy. Okay, Post Roddy. Amber, Quake, Tam, Johnny, Alexis, Felicia. Grown woman, don't try me, girl. Don, yes. Cajun, what up, L Teddy, Sweet Pea, Lock Queen, Brandon, Lovely 31, Diamond Pearl, Tiffany Blue, Angela's in the house. Yes, Angela. Tracy, are you cutting up in the chat already? Hey, everybody coming in on TikTok. Excuse me. Don, I'm gonna make you a mod on TikTok if you don't mind. If you don't want to be one, I'll take it off later, but because I know you and I can trust you, okay? Yvette, Precious Jewel, Fran, Tracy Wilson, Montrez, what's going on? Let me see. I think that's Couture. Hey, Couture, I haven't seen you in a while, boo. Hey, what's going on? Now, y'all know my boo is here. Y'all know Don walked in the room, so y'all know what that means.
I said close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Doors, because Don is my hair Ursha over here. It used to be, who used to be my hair Ursha? I think they lost their job. They the associate Ursha now. Okay, hold on, Don. All right, Don, you are a moderator. Okay, you are a moderator on TikTok. Thank you, baby. Okay. Thank you for everybody that's liking the stream over on TikTok. So for those who are new, you guys, we are talking about celebrity news and gossip. I call it my tribe meeting over on YouTube. And we just go through a list of things that are going on in these celebrity streets, honey. And it's a few things we need to talk about today. Not a lot, but I did want to go live and talk about what the happenings of the happenings. Okay. Y'all come on in. Thank you. Yes, we are down to the tiki-taki, honey. We are down to the tiki-taki. You been replay gang? I know you love me. I know you do. Okay. Where do we want to start, honey? Listen. First of all, we want to send some prayers. We want to send some prayers on a serious note before we get into the shenanigans. We want to send some prayers out to Lil Nas X. He is hospitalized right now with a mystery disease. One side of his face was paralyzed. Now it sounds like what's it, ballsy? What's it? What's the name of that? Not cerebral palsy, but it's dang, y'all know what I'm talking about. Bell's palsy. Yes, thank you. Bell's palsy. It sounds like Bell's palsy, but clearly I'm nobody's doctor. So he's in the hospital now. When that happened to me, I did not have Bell's palsy, but they thought I did at first. When I first, for those of you who know my story, about 6 or 7 years ago, I was paralyzed out of nowhere, couldn't walk from the waist down. And that was one of the things they thought. And they tested me for everything, child. They took so much blood from me. I was on a first name basis with the phlebotomist. Okay. But it was ruled out for me. But it sounds like that to me. And I do know that when you're dealing with something like that, before they make a diagnosis, they definitely want to test everything. Like I said, they tested me for everything. They tested me for lupus, for MS, for Bell's. They tested me for everything. So, hey, thank you for the people who are on both. Thank you. Oh, Abby, I'm about to make you a mod on TikTok too. Powerful, do you want to be a mod on TikTok? If you don't, it's okay. My feelings won't be hurt. But do you want to be a mod on TikTok? That must be Cajun. There must be Cajun over there cutting up. Because Lord knows, we know Cajun. Symmetry, do you want to be a mod over here? Let me know. Okay, you said you don't mind. Okay, thank you. Because again, y'all, this is all new. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. We already have 1,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So, oh, I wasn't even following you. Yes, it said I wasn't. Okay. Hey, Angela. Thank you to everybody that's on both devices. Thank you. Okay, you did. All right. I'm going to make you a mod and I'm going to make Angela a mod, and that'll be all right for right now. Of course, if I need to add more, I'll add more. No problem. And then Angela. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I hope everybody, did I hit the confirm for everybody? I hope I did. Okay. Okay, Harlem girl. Let me see. Okay. All right. That'll be good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know if it went through Symmetry. I think I forgot to hit. El Teddy, are you going to be over here? Do you want to be a mod on TikTok? I'm going to make you a mod. I ain't asking you. Whether you here or not, you a moderator, damn it. Okay. You're not Cajun. You trolling me just like Cajun does. Thank y'all, everybody that's a mod over on TikTok. Thank you. That should be enough for right now. I don't have the crowd ain't that big, but that should be enough for right now. Thank you. If there are any problems, let me know. Thank you for all the gifts and things over on TikTok, y'all. We trying to. Oh, it's Tracy. Okay, I know who you are. Here, child. Tracy, is that you for real? Yeah, that's Tracy. Child, you already know I'm gonna make you a Ursha, honey. I know that was you, girl. Okay. Woo. All right. Not Cajun said I'm never a troll. Boy, you are the king troll holder. So we definitely want to send out love and positive thoughts for Lil Nas X. For whatever it is going on. It's always scary when we don't know what it is. It's very scary when we don't know what it is. Okay, let's see here. Mia Campbell. You guys know Mia Campbell. Y'all remember her? Mia Campbell was the daughter on In the House with LL Cool J and Debbie Allen back in the day. Y'all remember In the House? Well, Mia Campbell is the daughter of BB Moore Campbell, who was a great writer. She's since passed away. She was a great writer. I love her books very much. She's got some really good books. Well, we know, unfortunately, for those who know the story, Mia definitely got into some things. Maya, okay, I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's pronounced Maya. Thank you. She definitely, she got into drugs. Unfortunately, some not so flattering videos surfaced of her when she was at her worst, when she was on the streets and she was, it was bad. They went on, I believe Oprah did a show trying to help them. And I want to say they went on Ayanla Van Zant trying to help them. Unfortunately, Mia and her mom did not were not able to get in a good space before her mom passed away. What's up, JB? Hey, boo. Because unfortunately they weren't able to get in a good place. Because again, she was an addict, and you know the thing about having an addiction, you get clean when you are ready to get clean. Unfortunately, people can't make somebody get clean. If it were that easy to get somebody to get clean, child, Lord knows if it was that easy, right? Hey, Des. Hey, boo. So photos have surfaced of her, and she looks so good. Can I say something, baby? No, BB Moore Campbell, I believe she had cancer. She died of a disease. I believe it was cancer or a type of cancer, but don't quote me on that. But I don't believe it was that. Baby, when I tell you something, she looks so good. A lot of times when we see people who have suffered long-term drug addiction, and even though they were beautiful when it started, it just don't age well. Alexander O'Neal comes to mind. Sherelle. Yeah. When we think of people who had long-term drug abuse, it doesn't age well. She looks good. I mean, she really looks like In the House ended last year. Yeah, I believe she does have bipolar as well. I believe she has bipolar disorder, which adds to, you know, self-medicating and all of those things that we know. Thank you, everybody on TikTok. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But Maya, here's where we gotta part ways, my love. Maya said that she did a little video. She was like, thank you to everybody. Thank you for all your well wishes. I really appreciate it. She said, you know, people have asked her, what do you want to do with your career? Where do you want to go? I think she should keep doing whatever it is that she's doing. Because again, she looks good. I don't know if she's married or in a relationship, but she definitely looks good. But then she said that she wants Tyler Perry to do her mother's book, 72 Hour Hold. Girl. Why are we doing that? You couldn't have called Oprah. Well, Oprah just gonna call Tyler. Never mind. You couldn't have called Michael B. Jordan. You know, he can get, you know, Ryan Coogler on the line. You know, we couldn't have called what's my man that did the Think Like a Woman, Act Like a Man movies. I mean, now I will say this. Will Packer, yes, I will say this. In the grand scheme of things, Tyler Perry will probably make that movie. And Tyler Perry will probably make that movie in 3 days. It's a really, really good book. Right, she could have called Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington has her own production company. I just feel like there's a lot of people she could have shouted out. And I understand what she's trying to do, right? I get it. And maybe she really, truly wants Tyler Perry to do it. I mean, I can't listen. Who am I to... I just feel like there was a lot of different directions you could have went, girl. But let me say this. If somebody decides to pick up your mother's novel and turn it into a movie, I'm here for it. 72 Hour Hold, I might have to go back and reread it. I read it when it first came out years ago. But it deals with mental health. And 72 Hour Hold is how long you can hold somebody that you believe is having a mental break before they sort of can check themselves out of the hospital kind of thing. Tyler Perry, she knows he'll flip in 3 days, lower expense, 72 Hour Hold. Tyler Perry has done movies for free. He might do this for free. She might. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Listen, there may be a method to the madness, but I just thank you to everybody who's helping me on TikTok. I see people sending me roses and all of these things. Baby, I'm gonna get it together on the TikTok. I'm gonna learn what all this stuff means. But for now, thank you so much. We've got 4,000 likes. Keep tapping that screen. I know that. I know to tap that screen and give me these hearts. I know that. So we're gonna look, but I will say this. Whoever makes it, I'll be there to support it. Sounds like a good book club of it. Y'all, we'll get back into the book club this summer. I promise y'all we will. When I have more time, we'll get back into the book club this summer. But right now, it's just, whew, y'all know what it is. Okay. Now, we're gonna do shit we didn't ask for really early, because this may or may not be something we did or did not ask for. Okay, this may or may not be something we did or did not ask for. But right before I went live, I saw where, oh shoot, see, I'm using my, see, this what I do need to, I need to get this phone situation taken care of, because I want to use this phone to go on TikTok with, but it wouldn't let me. I guess I set everything up on that phone. I don't know, but you would think it's the account, not the device, but whatever, child. So anyway, right before I went live, I saw where BET Plus has greenlit a Martin Lawrence spinoff or Martin Show spinoff. So it's going to be on BET Plus. It's going to be produced by Martin Lawrence. It's going to be starring Tommy Davidson. And what it is, it's the spinoff. If you watched Martin, y'all remember the Vernell Williams show? That's the spinoff. The spinoff is the Vernell Hill, excuse me. So it'll be the Vernell Hill show live. I don't know if we want this 30 years later. Do we want this 30 years later? Bab says, shit we did not ask for because she is not a Tommy Davidson fan. Go ahead and put your emojis. If you're on YouTube, you have emojis. If you're over here on TikTok, just put it in the chat. Put a 1 if this is something you want. Put a 2 if it's something you don't want. I am just curious. I am curious. Do we want a spinoff from the Martin Show 30 years later? Like, would he still be doing this show? Diamond Pearl says she did not ask for this. A lot of people are saying no, this is not something they asked for. Cajun, are you Cajun? Cajun, I see you coming for JB. Now, JB, I can make you a mod and y'all can woo bang. JB, if you want to be a mod over here, I can give you a mod stick and you can woo bang with Cajun. Cajun is that's my baby, but he's a troll. That's all he does. He's just gonna troll you. But let me know, because I'll give you a stick. Okay. Because Cajun don't have a stick over here. He has a mod stick over in the other chat. He don't have one over here. Cajun. I thought I did, Powerful. Hold on. I thought I did. Let me. Yeah, you're a mod. You're a mod, Powerful. Is something wrong? Let me know if it's something going on, because you are a mod. What's up, Star? Hey, boo. Hey. So, yeah, I'm just going to put that under the category of stuff we did not ask for. I don't know if I want that. And it's on BET Plus, which means people got to already have a subscription. I just don't feel like that's something I would go out of my way to go find. Thank you. Y'all are sending me roses and stuff. Thank you so much. And I have, is that 5,000 likes? Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yes, we're gonna get this ticky-tacky thing together, honey. Right now, we're gonna get it together. But thank y'all for being here. Symmetry said, I'm not paying for another subscription, baby. I'm with you when you're right. Thank you, Amir. Oh, look at Amir Couture. Yes. I don't know what all that means, but you sending me stuff, girl. Yes, thank you. Sending me flowers. Yes. Thank you so much. You sent me a goat? You sent a goat. That's got to be a good thing. Somebody send me a goat. I will time Cajun all the way out. Hold on, I'm gonna wait, Cajun. That's your warning. If I see you keep trolling, I'm gonna give him a stick. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Boo. Okay. Listen. So let's get into. Can we get into what happened yesterday? Now, I vaguely was paying attention and I heard about the women going into space. It was Katy Perry, Jeff Bezos' fiance, Gayle King. I think it was 7 of them all together. I don't know all these people. And I remember at the time thinking, Trey said you didn't call him today. Was I supposed to call Trey today? Y'all, I didn't care. I didn't care when they announced it. I didn't care when I heard them talking about it. I didn't care when they did it. Thank you back for renewing your membership because I know you've been a member before, my love. I honestly don't care. And I think they were really trying to make me care yesterday about all of that. Thank you. Ooh, bubbles. Thank you so much. Thank you for the bubbles. Thank you, Taurus, for blowing the bubbles. Yeah, I just didn't care. I didn't understand why they were doing it, and I didn't care. I'm glad they went up, and I'm glad they came back safely. But here's what I do want to discuss. I really need these conspiracy theorists. Again, have your theories, but I need your theories to make some sort of sense. So they said the whole thing lasted 11 minutes. They literally just went up, looked around, and came back. So I was reading on, the internet. People were like, they ain't really going to space. They was only gone for 11 minutes. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Come here. I need to talk. Come here. How long do y'all think it takes to get into outer space in a fucking rocket ship? I'll wait. Thank you, Amir, for renewing your membership because you've been a member before as well. Thank you. I mean, honestly, how long do you think it takes to go into outer space in a rocket ship? Y'all said that like y'all think it takes the time to get to Florida. It's a fucking rocket ship. All they did was go up, look around, and come back. Y'all was really like, I don't believe it. It was only 11 minutes. I don't believe it. Like, it just... They thought it was a Star... Right, B-Lo. They thought they was going on a Star Trek mission. Did y'all think y'all was going to look for Darth Vader? Y'all thought y'all was going to go look for... I know I mixed Star Wars and Star Trek before somebody say something. I know Darth Vader is a totally different movie, but I'm just talking about outer space. We're talking about outer space. Child. But I just didn't care. I mean, I'm glad they made it back safely, but I didn't care. But moving right along. And Gayle looked like she didn't care either. Gayle had that look on her face like, what the fuck did I get myself into? Like, who talked me into this? Like, I feel like Gayle was firing her manager, Oprah, her chef, anybody that said this was a good idea. Gayle was mentally firing them people as she was walking. They was like, everybody ring the bell. She rang that bell like, fuck, ring this damn bell. Like, she really was like, I am over this. Just, I am over this. Her face looked like they don't pay me enough. Right. Baby, Gail was over, and that let you know. And when Gail got off that thing, ship, whatever it was, baby, the fact that before she said anything, she kissed the ground, that let you know exactly how she felt. The first thing Gail did was, she said, I'm not answering no questions. Hold on. Let me touch this here earth real good, real quick. Right, Angela. Because when them billionaires went down in that sub, but that whole sub situation, that was a dummy mission from the beginning, child. She was so scared after that rocket blew. Yeah. Child, I said, no, ma'am. Thank y'all. We're up to 9,000 likes on TikTok. Yes, thank you. And I got 4 hearts. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out. I'm going to learn, y'all. I'm going to learn what all these things mean. But thank you. We got 20 people in the live on TikTok. Thank y'all for being here. All 20 of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Listen, the first time I went live on YouTube, baby, wasn't nobody there but me. Did you hear what I said? The first time I went live on YouTube, I was talking to myself because there wasn't nobody there. Like the old Chris Williams song, I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. So I'm thankful for the 21 people that's over here on the Instagrammy. We're going to build it on up. We're going to build it up and build it up. Okay. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right. So there's that. Because I know people was like, really, B, you didn't say nothing about the rocket ship. I don't know what y'all wanted me. Y'all be surprised at the stuff people send me that they want me to talk about. I don't know what y'all want me to say about the rocket ship. I just looked up who Alexander O'Neal is, and you wrong, really, B. I'm crying laughing. Back down memory lane. How old are you that you don't know who Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle are? Girl. Hey, really, B, I missed you for a while. You were covering shows I wasn't watching, but it's good to see. It's good to see you too. Come on back. What shows you watch? Come on back. Oh, that's why you would not know. You never heard the song Saturday Love? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday Love, Sunday, Monday, You never heard Saturday Love? Right, because when I saw your name back down memory lane, I thought you were an old soul. But I'm glad you Googled it. Yes. So Google Alexander O'Neal 1990 and then Google him now, and you understand what I was talking about. And Sherelle is the one who sang the song with him, Saturday Love. So if you Google Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle, it should pop right up, honestly. It should pop right up. Baby. Bring the teacher project to TikTok. Okay, we can do that. We can do that too. All right. As soon as I can figure out how to go live on my other devices, like my backup phone, I guess, whatever. I'll tell y'all the story another day about why I got this phone. And I really never use it. I don't have it plugged in. And I thought I had cut it off, but I didn't because I could still get on the internet. But when I tried to go live on TikTok from here, it wouldn't let me go live. So again, I don't know because I didn't set up TikTok on this phone. I set it up on that phone. But I got to figure out how to go live on this one because that's my main phone. And I will feel more comfortable with that one in my hand rather than this one. But it's neat. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it because this is you can tell this is an older phone too. This is I don't even know what series this is, but it's an older one. Come on in, you guys. If you are new on TikTok or you just clicked in, we are doing celebrity news and gossip. Hey, what's up, YBS Mary? Hey, thank y'all for letting me know who y'all are on YouTube over here because y'all know I don't know everybody. Thank you so much. It moves you up levels. Okay, well, let's move me up. Move me up and move me up. Yes, move me up levels. We're up to 10,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. All right. So, and Don, you can help me with this because I know you are watching this like I'm watching this. Hey, everybody. Hey, I have a question. Y'all, where's Kenya? Y'all, where's Kenya? Kenya said that she was going live down to her Instagram and she was going to give us her confessions. Did I get the date wrong? I know we never got a set time, but baby, it is 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. You waiting on Miss Moore to what? I thought she would have dropped this thing this morning. I honestly thought that. So here's what I really thought she was getting ready to do, y'all. I thought this was going to be a two-parter. Thank you, Thank you, came to watch on TikTok. I'm always on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all, I honestly thought that she was going to give us a pre-recorded upload like early this morning. She said she's dropping it tonight and you have to be subscribed to see it. Well, I'm subscribed. But you don't have to be subscribed to see it on YouTube. Now, maybe she meant membership now. If she does it as a members only, but see, she has to advertise that because how will people know that? Okay. And Don, Abby, all my YouTubers, tell me if I'm wrong. You can't block people from seeing it unless you put it on members only, or if you do it as a private live, like you just send out the link to people. You do it unlisted is what I'm saying. And you send out the link. You can't, if somebody, thank you, Jay Stokes, for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, my love. If you can't do that on YouTube. We can still see it. Now, we might not be able to talk in the chat. But can I tell y'all something? And I know Kenya don't know me and she don't have no reason to listen to nothing I'm saying. Kenya don't need to do it live. She does not need to do it. She could put it on subscribers only, but that doesn't stop people from watching it. I have mine on subscribers only right now, but people can still watch it. They just can't comment in the chat unless they're subscribed. So I don't think she should go live though. Don, what you think? I don't think she should go live. I think she should do an upload, and then she should advertise membership, and then she could do a live in her membership. But I don't think it's a good idea for Kenya to go live. And if she does go live, she needs to cut off the comments. Because, baby, it's not going to be cute. Kenya, I don't know who's telling you this is a good idea. Kenya Moore. Girl, this is not a good idea. I do not think you should go live. If you want to say something about anything going on except for what happened at the salon, I just think you should do like Portia's doing. Do your upload, record it, edit it, upload it. I do not think you should speak to the incident that happened. As much as we want to hear your side of it, I only think you really should speak on that in a controlled environment after your lawyer tells you it's okay. I don't know if your lawyer signed off on this. I don't think your lawyer signed off on this. Nothing is going to tell us change. Nothing she's going to tell us changes the outcome. Yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea. As much as I want to hear the tea, just like everybody else wants to hear the tea, it's just not a good idea. Speaking of Kenya, let's talk about Cynthia and Crystal Minkoff did a interview with Carlos King, and I watched most of it. I didn't think I would be interested, if I'm being honest with you, but the Lord was looking out for me today because when I clicked into it as it was premiering today, I literally clicked into the only part that I wanted to hear. I promise y'all, I went directly to the only thing I cared about that Cynthia had to talk about. I don't know what Cynthia said before I came into that live, but I literally came into the live right at the part where they were talking about Kenya and her and Kenya. I said, well, look at God, because Lord knows I don't care nothing about her and Crystal Minkoff starting this podcast. I promise you I don't. But I was a little interested in hearing what Kenya had to say. What Cynthia had to say. Now, Cynthia said basically what she kind of basically said what we already know. But Cynthia was like, listen, I wasn't at the vote, so I don't know what happened at the vote, right? So when she said, so I don't even know why people keep asking me because I don't know what happened there. She said, but when the event happened, she said, yes, I did go up to Kenya when it was over. And I told Kenya, you're better than this. What is somebody, can one of my moms drop Kenya on YouTube, drop Kenya's channel's link again, please? We dropped it the other day. She said, hey, Xavier, you up on TikTok too. You want me to make you a mod, Xavier, on TikTok? Let me know. So, and for people on TikTok, these are people who are already my mods on YouTube. So I know I trust them. I know them. They're either subscribers that they've been subscribed for a long time, or they are people that are already mods for me on YouTube. So I don't want nobody thinking, dang, I know these people. I already know these people. So let me say this. Cynthia was like, she said, okay, let me just cut through it. She doesn't understand or know why Kenya's not speaking to her. She said she has not spoken to Kenya since the event. She said, but not because she has not reached out to Kenya. She said Kenya is choosing not to speak to her. She said that she doesn't want to be friends with anybody that she cannot be honest with. She said, she said, Carlos, I've pulled you aside before when I saw you doing something that I thought wasn't a good look or was unbecoming. She said, me and Peter pulled you aside. So I guess this was years ago. And we had to let you know, that's not a good look. Don't do that. She said, so I don't want to be in a situation where I can't be honest with somebody. She said, and I did do it on camera. She said, because again, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Because if I hadn't done it on camera, then everybody be saying, why didn't you say something? She said, because in reality TV, if people don't see it on camera, then people think it didn't happen. So she said, yes, I did. In the moment, there it is right there. Somebody wanted the link. Hey, Inspire. Hey, boo. She said, but I do feel like what Kenya did. She said, do I think that Brit was wrong? Absolutely. She said, and I didn't even have no problem. Hey, Jay, thank you for being a member for 22 months, my love. And thank you for joining me on TikTok as well. I appreciate y'all. Kenya said, and I think Brit was wrong too. She said, and I didn't even have a problem with Kenya getting her get back. I didn't have a problem with Kenya getting get back. She said, but there were so many other places and so many other times where Kenya could have done that. She said, I think what Kenya did was beneath her. And I also think that she sacrificed. She said, I've been friends. She said, me and Kenya, we've had our ups and downs. She said, but Kenya, I know, has worked her ass off for Kenya More Hair Care. She said, I know sleepless nights. I know she has busted her ass for that company for it to be successful. She said, and at the end of that day, nobody was talking about Kenya More Hair Care. Everybody was talking about what Kenya did. She said, and as a friend, I'm going to call you out every time. She said, and I want somebody to feel comfortable in telling me. So then Carlos asked her about what her retweeting the comment Nene made about her being a flip-flopper. And Cynthia said, she said, in any of my other friend circles, I've never been called a flip-flopper. She said, only when it comes to reality TV am I seen as a flip-flopper. She said, with my friends outside of this space, I'm solid, I'm loyal, and people know that about me. She said, so at the end of the day, if that's how people feel, what can I do about that? But I know I'm a good friend and I'm a solid friend. She said, and I don't understand why everybody's making a big deal about what I said. She said, because the other ladies have said the same thing in their interviews. She said, and everybody left that day feeling the same way. So she's like, I don't know why it's a Cynthia thing. So that was what I'm trying to think. I think that was pretty much what Cynthia said as it relates to that. But she did say she doesn't understand why Cynthia is the only one that wasn't allowed to film, because she feels like what Brit did was just as bad. Was bad. And she said she felt like if Cynthia wasn't allowed, Kenya wasn't allowed to film anymore, Brit shouldn't have been allowed to film. She said, but she felt like the network made a mistake in not letting Cynthia film. Dang it, and Kenya film, because she feels like they could have had a moment. They could have filmed it. They could have talked it out, worked it out, and come to some sort of resolution. Now, I'm going to stick to what I've been telling y'all from the beginning, that part of the reason why Kenya was dealt with the way she was dealt with is because of some things that we don't know yet, that have not been made public yet, as it relates to where those pictures came from, exactly what the circumstances were around those pictures. That's my opinion. Now I'm telling y'all what I think. The other thing I want to say, and here again, I know that y'all get sick of me, being logical and stuff. But somebody made a comment in my chat when we were talking the video from the other day. And I said, now that we found out that Bravo did an investigation, do you guys feel any differently? And I want y'all to hear what I'm getting ready to say. She said, I'm assuming it was a she. It might not have been, but let's assume it was a she. She said, Bravo didn't do an investigation. All they did was ask people what happened and then what'd she say? They said all they did was ask people what happened and then let Brit keep filming. I need somebody to look up the word investigation. That is an investigation. Now, you can say it wasn't a good investigation. You can say it wasn't a thorough investigation. You could even say the investigation wasn't done with fidelity. But ma'am, gentlemen, sir, whoever you are, that is the very definition of an investigation. Y'all crack me. And when I say y'all, I ain't talking about y'all, okay? But y'all really be cracking me up because it's like y'all just don't want to let go of how y'all feel about y'all faves. Baby, if they interviewed the people who were there that night, that is the very definition of an investigation. That's it. Y'all be wanting. I don't know. I need to know what that person would have wanted to happen. Just anyway. I cannot. Y'all do the most, but at least we'll do sometime. Okay. Now, Brit did respond. Dang it. See, I need my other phone. Shoot. Did I do it on this phone? Hold on. Maybe I did do it on this phone. Brit did respond. She did post a little 1-2. Nope, I didn't put it on this phone. Dang it. I didn't put it on this phone. Did I? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me scroll down, child. Let me scroll down. Lord. Nope, it's not on this phone. Sorry, y'all. Basically, Brit responded. I wanted to read y'all exactly what that woman said, child, but I don't have. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That's why I wanted to use that phone. But anyway, let me see. Brit Edie responds to Angela Oakley. I mean, it's bullshit, but she did respond. Really, be you working hard? We need to start a crab fund for your dinner. Yes, you need to start me a crab fund. Y'all know it's about to be crab season. Y'all know it's about to be crab season. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. Auto check got me. I don't know how that became best body from Brit Edie, but okay. Brit. I was wondering I was like, what is this popping up? Brit Edie. All right, it's not here, y'all. And I don't have Instagram on this phone. I apologize. But anyway, I'm going to just paraphrase. I wanted to be able to read it to y'all because her response was so ignorant. But basically, she was trying to say that an insurance investigation is different from what Angela does. And Angela wouldn't know what the the No Fear Town Hall. Thank you, boo. Thank you for coming through. And that basically Angela wouldn't know what qualifies to have somebody's license taken and da 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 da. Girl, at the end of the day, you was lying. You was putting 20 on 10. What's up? That's it, Larger Curls. Hey, what's up, Larger Curls? Hey, boo. Baby, girl. Again, all Angela said to you was, on what grounds? I don't think you have to have an insurance license to know that in order for them to investigate you, there has to be a reason. Like, it doesn't take a brain scientist or a rocket scientist to figure that out. Angela responded back. See, that's why I want to find it. I'm going to look for it when we get off of here, and I just might do another video. Because, girl, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if somebody is threatening to take your license, there has to be cause. If you were under investigation, there has to be cause. Color Me Pink just, oh, she does good deep dives. All right, thank you, Gabby. I'm going to go check that out. I saw a video about Brit Edie come out that Color Me Pink did, but I haven't watched it yet. Right. I mean, and they don't come, listen, that is just not, it don't, so I'm sorry, it's on this phone. See, that's why I have to get my devices situated. Thank you. We down to 16 people on TikTok. That's okay. We got 12,000 likes and people sending me flowers and stuff. Thank y'all so much over here on the TikTok. People like the live. Yes, people were liking the live and all that. Y'all are commenting in the chat. Thank y'all so much. People shared it. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay. All right, so that's I'm a pull those screenshots because I didn't see what Angela responded. So I'm gonna pull those screenshots and we're gonna come back around. Okay, we're gonna come back to that one. Okay, Don, you still here, boo? Don's on both devices. Don, this is gonna be a good one for us, honey. And baby, I'm gonna be here for this tomorrow. Expect a review of this tomorrow because I promise you, I'm gonna sit through it so y'all don't have to. I'm going to sit through it so y'all don't have to. Baby, LaTosha Scott said that she's sitting down with Nene Leakes on Nene Leakes' podcast down to her YouTube channel. And I believe that is going to debut tomorrow. Baby, LaTosha. She said she's going to talk about her marriage, the group, and everything. She going to tell it all. Now, question, do y'all think she gonna tell it all? Put a one in the chat if y'all think she really about to tell it. That she really about to sit down on Nene Leakes' couch and she about to tell it. Nene spelled escape, ESCAPE instead of XC. That Don put every number except for one. Baby. Please no. Now, I'm taking my parents out tomorrow. We're going shopping. I'm buying them some shoes tomorrow. My daddy want to pay us Skechers. My mama want to pay us Skechers. My daddy birthday is next week. My Mother's Day is next month. I'm going to get both of them a pair of Skechers and we're going to go to lunch, okay? So that's what really be going to be tomorrow. But as soon as I get home, as soon, I feel like Babyface. Soon as I get home, I'm going to watch, listen to it, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, they like the Skechers because they have the slip, the kind you can slip your foot in. Child. So we're going to get both of them some sneakers tomorrow. And then we're going to go out to lunch. And then we're going to come back home. Do a watch along. Oh, I'm going to listen to it. And then we may do that. We may do that, child. Oh, I had to take down that Beyond the Gates watch along, baby. I got a copyright on that thing. I guess I had it playing too loud in the background, baby. They gave me a copyright. I woke up this morning. I had a big old red dollar sign. I said, oh, we're about to delete this one. So that's why I deleted it, y'all. That's why I deleted it. For those who might have been looking for it or whatever. But we had a good time. I might do it again and just delete it when we're done. Because we had a good time, you know. So I still may do another watch along. I did live skies. I'm gonna call them, instead of Twitter, I'm gonna call it skying. Over on Blue Sky. If you follow me on Blue Sky, I did do live tweets, I guess, for lack of a better word, child. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But baby, I said Nene then came back. She ain't gave us an episode in 2 weeks, and here she go. Boom. You love it. Me too, baby. I love me some Beyond Again. And today's episode was actually pretty good, child. Yeah, you caught the replay last night. Yeah, so I probably won't be back tomorrow by 2 o'clock because we're going out. My mom's picking me up at 11 because I'm closer. My house is closer to where we're going. So they come in. My mom and dad are coming tomorrow to pick me up. They said they'll be here by 11. So by the time we go to the Skechers place and they get their sneakers, child, and we go to lunch, I probably won't be back by 2 o'clock. So we probably won't do a watch along tomorrow, but maybe Thursday if I'm home. So, but if I'm home at 2 o'clock, the rest we'll do another one because I'll just delete it. You know, I'll just delete it when we're done. But we'll do another one. But we had a good time. So you can do a watch party. Now that I can do it on TikTok. Yes. Thank you, powerful. See, now that I'm using the power of the tiki-taki, right? Okay, all right. Oh Lord, we down to 13 people over on TikTok. So I guess the people are coming in and they leaving. That's okay. Like I said, we're gonna build it up. We're gonna build it up. Thank you for the 13 people that are here. Thank you for the people who've come in and left. Thank you for the people who have subscribed on TikTok. Thank you for all of the gifts and likes. Please continue to tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap the screen, please, so I can get all of the hearts. Please continue to do that. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. So please know that we will definitely be here. Oh, I forgot we have a teacher project tomorrow. So depending on what time I get home, we'll do it either before or after the teacher project. So, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. Oh, I forgot we had the Beverly Hills panel. We're gonna do it. The only way we're not gonna do it is if either Nene don't put it up or it is a total dud. I mean, when I say a total, I mean a total dud. But I feel like even in Tasha's line, we'll have something to talk about. So it really will depend on what time I get home. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Papo. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna do it at some point tomorrow. Y'all know I don't have to get up and go nowhere on Thursday. So if we got to do it late, we'll do it late. Okay. I think it's so stinking cute that you're taking your parents shoe shopping. I'm gonna let y'all know how cute it is when I get home. Nah, it's good. Yeah, my dad, actually, I owe him. I promised my dad these sneakers when he was having his knee surgery. I promised him a new pair of sneakers, and it's my fault it took this long. It's my fault. So then my mother said, she said, because it's a Skechers store at the outlet. Because I was going to order them online, and I just kept forgetting to order them. So I said, so then my mother said, she said, well, isn't there a Skechers store down by the harbor? I said, yeah, it's a Skechers store down there. She said, because I think I want a pair too. I said, okay, mommy, we're gonna go to this. I said, when I'm on spring break, we'll go down to the Skechers store. We'll get both of y'all. We'll get them for both of y'all. So that's why I said my mama be Mother's Day. That'll be her Mother's Day gift. And then my daddy's birthday is next week, April the 27th. So, you know what? I really don't need a lot of patience with my parents. My parents actually are pretty good. I have to deal more with them getting impatient with each other than me getting. I'm good, child. I know they move slow, so I don't even worry about that. You know, like I ain't even worried about that, child. Look into HOKAs. They're better than Skechers. Really? Well, that might have to be a gift down the road. We're going to the Skechers tomorrow, but I will look into those, Jay Walsh. Thank you. I'll look into those. Okay. All right. We have 2 more stories, and then we're going to get out of here. Now, I will be back for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to do that on TikTok too, y'all. I'm going to do the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm trying to build up the TikTok audience. So we're going to do, HOKAs. I've seen them. They don't have slip-ons, and that's what they like. Yeah, my parents like this. That's what they want. They want the slip-ons. The Skechers had the ones, and I bought my dad a pair before. So he likes them. He just wants a different color, child. Because I think I got him white. He don't want white. He said he want any color but white, child. He don't want white. New Balance does have slip-ons. I've seen that. They're expensive. Okay, well. Yeah, they're not slip-on. Yeah, that's what they want. They want the slip-ons. Okay. Now, let's head over to the Diddy of it all. Now, y'all know Diddy's trial is coming up. Now, whether it's going to happen or not, child, that's another conversation for another day, honey. But the trial is coming. Where's my email? Lord, I can't find nothing on this bootleg phone. Where's my, oh, there it is right there. I'm about to say, where's my, because my icon, I'm used to looking for stuff the way I have it on my phone, on my other phone. So I'm looking for my apps, and I'm like, where's this? Where's that? Okay, is this the right email? Damn it. I really got to set this phone up. I don't have anything on this phone because I hardly ever use it. Let me. I emailed it to myself, so I'll read it from over here. So you guys know that Lil Rod is suing Diddy. Part of his lawsuit was thrown out, but part of his lawsuit is moving forward. Now, one of the things that Lil Rod has in his lawsuit against Diddy, and we did. Thank you everybody for following me on TikTok, and we did talk about this when we read through Lil Rod's lawsuit. One of the things that he's alleging is that there was an altercation, there was a shooting at Diddy's studio, and that the police did not thoroughly investigate. There was an altercation outside, and then there was allegedly a situation inside. Oh, wait a minute, Tracy done sent it to me. Hold on. Tracy, I love Tracy. Y'all just don't know how much I love Tracy. She done sent me the Instagram with Angela, with what Brit said. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know my computer is slow, child. Okay, hold on. All right. Is this it? Tracy, this ain't it. This is from Kenya's friend. This is something else. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. This is something else. This is not what I was looking for. Okay. So here's the article from earlier today. If I can see where I emailed it to myself. Oh, come on. Really, B? I emailed it to myself. Damn it. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Damn it. I got to get this other phone set up because this is what, when I can't get to my phone. All right, hold on. Because it was on USA Today, but let me just put it in here. Diddy missing police report. Sorry, y'all. This is our growing pains with us trying to get over to the oh God. It was in, damn it. I'm sorry, y'all. This irritating me now. All right, but I just have to tell you what it is. Damn it. Here it is right here. All right, here it is. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. Here it is right here. Okay. So we know that Lil Rod has accused Diddy of there being this incident that happened down to his studio. And basically Lil Rod said, off topic, really be, did you see that the coach has an NBA line? What coach? What you talking about, baby? Coach like the clothing brand coach or like coach and basketball coach? I don't know. Just tell me what you mean, baby. Well, allegedly, a LAPD report shows that the cops did not question Sean Combs after the shooting. So we're going to read through this. This is from the USA Today. My apologies that it took me so long, y'all. I had emailed this to myself, child, and I couldn't find it. Anyway, producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones says he was 2 feet from a closed bathroom door where Sean Combs in his music studio on September the 12th of 2022. When the door opened, Combs and his son, Justin Combs, allegedly walked out, leaving a third man bleeding on the floor in a fetal position with gunshot wounds. Now, this was in his lawsuit. Jones said he rushed in, put pressure on the wound to the victim's torso, and lifted him onto the toilet seat, instructing an assembled crowd to call 911. He then carried the victim, a musician named G, to the front of the building to await an ambulance. Photos included in the lawsuit show blood on the toilet, yada, yada, yada. It showed blood on the floor, clothing on the floor, and stained paper towels, and all of this was in the bathroom. And this was pictures, allegedly. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why am I live getting ready to end? Hold on. What'd I do wrong? What? Hold on, y'all. All right. I don't know what that was. I had to do a puzzle or something. I guess if you're on live for too long, you got to do something. I don't know. Am I still live? The chat's not moving, but it's not that many people in here. I guess I'm still live. Somebody put in the chat if I'm still live on TikTok, please. Okay, I'm still live. Okay. Thank y'all. So, photos. Okay, so the photos were included, right? Jones also says that he has the clothing he was wearing on that day, which may still have the victim's DNA on it. But an 18-page Los Angeles Police Department report of the shooting, exclusively obtained by USA Today, makes no mention of the bloody scene. Instead, it shows that police focused their efforts on an altercation outside of the studio. The report paints a far different picture from the one described in Jones's lawsuit and raises questions about what really happened. Did the shooting follow an argument among the 3 men inside the building, as Jones said, or was it the result of an attempted robbery outside that had nothing to do with the music mogul, as the police report indicates? According to Jones, Combs insisted that he tell the police that G had been shot in a drive-by outside rather than a heated conversation inside. In a letter, Jones's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, which was filed as an exhibit in the case, attorney Jonathan Davis called Jones' allegations bald-faced lies, saying that Mr. Combs and his son were never suspects and never investigated and never interviewed by the police. The police report obtained by USA Today confirms that Sean Combs was inside the studio when the shooting occurred, but does not list him or his son among the people questioned. Blackburn said there's a reason for that. As we've said from the beginning, this was a huge cover-up. Davis did not return a telephone call from USA Today. One of Combs' lead civil attorneys, Erica Wolf, did not immediately return phone or email messages. A spokesperson for the Los Angeles Police Department said detectives were unavailable and told to report to file a records request. The shooting victim could not be reached and is not published, and the USA Today is not publishing his name because he was the victim of a violent crime. Now, I see what Xavier said. Xavier said, I ain't believing nothing coming from Tyrone Blackburn. However, we remember that from the lawsuit, okay? Right, Lewinsky, why would you hold on to that? You think I get an hour? Okay. Why would you hold on to that? Like, did you just know one day it might come in handy? Like, anyway. We don't even have 200 likes over here, Don Don. Y'all, we have 260 people. If we could get 200 likes, that'd be great. So anyway, that's weird. But again, is it outside of the realm of possibility that something happened inside of the studio and Diddy didn't want to connect it to him, so he had people lie and created something else? I mean, honestly, it's not outside of the realm of possibility when it comes to Diddy, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying it's what happened. I'm not saying that makes it true. I'm saying it's not outside the realm of possibility. However, we have been side-eyeing this lawsuit from the beginning. So we'll see we'll see. We'll see. And again, and it's not above the realm of possibility that the LAPD didn't do a thorough investigation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Lauren Sanchez. Who is Lauren Sanchez? I don't even know who that is. Okay. She one of the women that went up in the spaceship. Allegedly, right. Allegedly, that was Justin's boyfriend. Ooh. I heard that too, Sharice, that Diddy looking for a black female lawyer. Why you wait a year? Sir, you've been in jail for a year. Why you wait now? Well, not a year, but you've been in jail for about 7 months. Why? Hello? Hey, there's my boo. Hey, Conscious. That is my boo. Conscious said, just like the person they put in Rod's lawsuit at Stevie J in a compromising position wasn't even Stevie J. Exactly. We've been side-eyeing this Lil Rod lawsuit from the beginning. That's my boo, Conscious TV. If y'all don't rock with Conscious, I don't know what y'all doing. Can my moms drop his link in the chat, please? Y'all better get over there. Y'all better get over there. Conscious, guess what I just found out last week? I'm a Cancer, right? I found out that I have a Capricorn moon. I think, is that what y'all told me last week, that I got a Capricorn moon? I don't even know what that means, but I gotta look it up. I don't even know what that means, but I got a Capricorn moon. I don't even know what that means, but I know, you know. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna find out. We'll look it up. Gail's lawnmower. You know what? Not Gail's lawnmower wigs. I'm gonna need y'all to stop. The moon sign is more of who you are. Really? It means you're I'm biracial in the stars. I'm biracial in the stars. I'm gonna give me a book. Somebody told me an app that I could download that I could put it all in there and get all the information I need to get. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. Hey, Michael. Hey, I've been missing you too. It's good to see you. Right, I'm biracial in the stars. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna look it up though, Conscious. I'm gonna look it up. We almost, now last but not least, y'all know when I do politics, I do it at the end in case people want to click off, because I know some of y'all don't want to hear it. But y'all know I'm trying to be intentional in bringing news that can uplift us, because there's so much going on. But if you don't want to hear anything political, you can go ahead and click off now. And I love you, and I'll see y'all next time around. Okay. The moon is your emotional zodiac sign. So I'm a Capricorn emotionally. Interesting. Okay. Because my mama is a Capricorn. El Teddy is a Capricorn. I know I don't act like that nigga. And I mean that in a good way. You know, that's my baby. Okay. So, for those of you who do not know, President Poopy Pants has been putting it on the schools. And he started with and we talked about this on the teacher project last week. So if you didn't catch the teacher project episode, y'all need to go back and y'all need to catch that episode, because we talked about how it was very intentional that they were going after CoStar is the app. Thank you. I'm gonna download that app when I get off here, because I really am curious. They were very intentional in going after the Ivy League schools, and it's going to trickle down, right? So they went after Columbia, the Princetons, the Harvards, the MITs, Penn State, which isn't, what's the other school that we talked about? But they, we know they sent these letters. The one in Chicago. It's not Ivy League, but it's up there. What's the school in Chicago, y'all? Y'all will put it in the chat. I'm not worried about it. The one that Michael Wilburn graduated from. Dang it. Y'all will put it in the chat. Y'all know what it is. Somebody will tell me. But it wasn't by mistake. Northwestern. Thank you, C. Golden. I knew somebody was going to get it. Thank you, people in the chat on TikTok. Thank you. They intentionally went after the Ivy Leagues first. Because again, like you said, if the Ivy Leagues fall, then everybody will trickle down. So he sent these letters out, or his administration sent these letters out basically saying, get rid of all your DEI programs. And if not, we're going to take away your funding. Now, Harvard gets $9 billion with a B. I'm going to say that again. $9 billion with a B. Dollars worth of grants and funds from the government every year. Harvard sent a letter yesterday saying, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And what essentially the letter from Harvard said was, we will evaluate our programs to make sure that the programs are not, unfair or yada, yada, yada. But we are not going to allow you to dictate to us what programs we should or should not keep here. And they basically said, you can go F yourself. And very quickly behind that, MIT sent a similar letter saying, yeah, we're not doing that. Now today, President Poopy Pants' response was, he cut $2 billion with a B dollars worth of funding to Harvard. And now he wants to get rid of Harvard's tax exempt status. Now, I told y'all I'm going to stop telling y'all what somebody can and can't do, because we know that right now our country has been infiltrated and this is no longer a democracy. People can call it what they want. We are now under a fascist government that is following the lines, the step-by-step guide to how to become a fascist government. And again, we can get into that another day, but that's what it is. But I just thought, listen, I can only bring y'all what I deem as good news. Now, isn't there an amendment? An amendment about what, baby? What amendment? Amir, tell me what amendment you're talking about. So I don't know where this battle ends. I think right now he's in battle with Maine as well. He's holding on. He's not sending money to Maine. But Maine, listen, the governor of Maine said, I tell you what, if you don't send us our federal funds, then we're going to stop charging income tax, and we're just going to keep that money here. The governor of Maine said, if you won't send the state of Maine the money that the federal government is supposed to send us, then we won't send our income taxes, and we'll just keep that money. About the government with colleges. Amir, I'm going to say this, and I really mean this in the nicest way that I can make it come out of my mouth. Baby, it's a whole lot of things that the Constitution says. Baby, we're not following the Constitution anymore. I mean, honestly, when I say our country we have been infiltrated, and this is no longer a democratic republic, this now is a fascist government. I don't know what else to say. And I know I said I wasn't going to be negative, but I don't really know what else to say. We have a man right now who was illegally deported without any sort of due process. And the president says, oh, well. I mean, he's staying over there. Don't know what you want me to do about it. So, Cece, you said never have. You talking about a Democratic Republic? But again, we can have that conversation too. Not today. So, I feel you on this insanity. Hey, Confessions. Hey, boo. By what right does he claim the authority to dictate what should and should not be taught? I mean, he feels like he has that right. And ain't nobody stopping him. So is he wrong? I mean, we can talk about the Constitution all day long, but if there's nobody making him follow the Constitution, I mean, is he wrong? He said that he can run for a third term. Now, I could tell you that constitutionally he can't, but if ain't nobody gonna stop him, he's not listening to the courts. He has the majority. I mean, he controls the legislative branch. He damn near controls the judicial branch. He is the executive branch. So I can say what the Constitution says and what it doesn't say, but if nobody's making him follow the Constitution, what we gonna do? Yeah, I mean, he's ignoring the damn Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court handed down a unanimous decision. Do you know how rare that is, that the Supreme Court, that all 9 of those people agree on anything? I don't think they agree on lunch. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, we're about to get out of here. We will be back in about 9:30-ish, because it's 8:06 now, so I need to watch the finale of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we'll be back. I'm gonna do that on TikTok too, because again, we're trying to build this up. We're trying to build up this engagement. Thank you to everybody on TikTok who followed, who liked. We're up to 16,000 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you to people who are new here, who subscribed. Come back, and we're going to keep this thing going. I'm going to go ahead and log off now. Child, let me figure out how to log off this thing. Lord, how do I end the live, child? Oh, first I have to do that. Duh. I was on the wrong screen. Okay, I'm ending the live now on TikTok. Thank you. And then we're about to be back. Like I said, we'll be back at 9:30-ish on the other channel. We'll be on the review channel to talk about the on ReallyBTV reviews. Talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Thank y'all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the new members. Thank y'all for rocking with me and dealing with these growing pains as I figure this stuff out. Thank you, Miss Cat and Jay. Thank you. I think that man is deceased. Listen, JB, let me say this, and I said I wasn't going to end this on a bad note, but I'm going to say this before I get out of here. I thought about that earlier today, JB. I said, what would be the easiest way for the government to get out of this? And the easiest way for the government to get out of this is for that man to not be alive anymore. And I hate that. I hate to think it. I certainly don't want to go down that road. But honestly, I thought about that earlier today. I need to put this on the charger, child. I had to figure out how to go live from my other phone, because this is my main phone, and I really don't want to go live from this phone. But I do need to put it on the charger, because that about took my battery, child. Yeah, disappear. Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I will not be surprised if and when that is what's been said. Oh Lord, Cajun and JB, y'all still scuffling in the chat. Goodbye. I'll see y'all in about an hour and a half. B613. Right. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace. Lord, where's my mouse? Oh, there we go.